Hello people, Joe here. So I got a call from the Bear Pantry show and asked me if I want to come to be in her show. So I said, oh, I was excited, folks. I said, yeah, I'm going to the Bear Pantry show. And guess what? Everything is planned and everything, so I said, are you guys going to send a ticket for me and all that? Ticket? They tell me I got to find my own way down there if I want to be in her show. And like when I just started my show, I said, well, I was mad for that period of time, but I said, if I go and I get seen, I could get some hard subscribers and stuff like that to help me along. So
where you flying in from?
Well, I'm flying in from Georgia, folks.
You're a whole clown.
I thought I was gonna get a free flight, a free Uber from the airport to my hotel. And
you know about Hoover?
Yeah.
You know about Hoover?
Yeah, I mean, I thought all that, but I tell you what, if Bear Pantry Chill call you and tell you come down to the show,
don't go?
Well, I wouldn't say don't go, but make sure everything is paid for.
So let me hear. No, you have to get your own ticket, get your own Uber ride, from the airport.
Right, my home.
Did they put you up to stay in a hotel?
No. I got this. You know why they do that though? Because I'm small. And when you small, you always get crushed. Until you small. If I was big, if I was maybe got 2 million subscribers, I was gonna get the royal treatment.
They would roll out the red carpet, right?
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Greenwich, come here. You what you want? This here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. But no, you ain't nothing. No, nobody look at you.
Look, you see how quickly they abandoned their post at the Bear Pantry show and went over to Hello People Joe here and just decided to bash the Bear Pantry. Oh, I see you learning the ropes of YouTube pretty fast. If you bash the other people, then you get far. You start controversy.
You got to learn from the other people. I was left in the dirt.
Oh my goodness, guys. We were just goofing off here in the room because Joe made me this whole studio. You may have seen it as one of his other videos on the page. This is a small bedroom that one of my sons used to occupy. When the other son got married and moved out, the other boy took the big room and we got the small room at the front of the house to make this studio. And so yesterday I did a show where I had my son as a guest, but the camera angles were not correct and there was like a disconnect when I was editing. So Joe came in to help me as a placeholder, and he started to talk foolishness, and so I decided I'm going to keep it up there.
But you know what, folks? That's what these big YouTubers and all these big TV places do to some people. When you're small, they don't see you. If you want to go there, you got to kiss their butt to get up there. And doing food, folks, is expensive. The food is, especially these days on time, how the food is so expensive. Whew.
Well, they know because they see you shopping all the time on your show. Joe, do you like shopping? Can I just interview you for a second? Do you love shopping?
Not really, but I got to shop if I want to eat.
But it seems like you're happy when the shopping day comes. You're like, I'm going out.
It's all right. It's something to do to get out the house.
Because I don't like going. I don't like going into the stores. This is before the pandemic. You know this. I didn't like going to the stores.
I don't used to stay in the house, folks, all day. I used to be out, and sometime it get to you. That's why I started up my own little show, because I want to get out a little bit, talk to people, and see what's happening out there. Cause all my life, from I was 14, I was working out there. Till.
Well, let's turn this into a little interview of Hello People Joe here. So things that maybe the viewers don't know. So first of all, you're from Belize, and then tell what age you came. Tell what job you used to do in Belize before you came. Tell me that much.
Okay, the first job that I get in Belize, I used to work at a flowers.
You did?
Yeah. No, but
like a nursery.
Like a nursery. It's a big nursery though. Where they.
I've never heard this.
Yeah. What they do is like they plant the flowers. It's not. You know what you want to look like? You want to look like aloe vera and kind of plants like.
Like some type of cactus.
Right. I used to got like a good maybe I want to say like 3-4 acres of those plant, and what I used to do is go in and weed them.
Is that why you don't like cactus? He don't want me to put no cactus in the yard.
No. It's not that. These flowers, some of them got some little, if you look at the leaves, sometimes got some white pea, like it's white.
The cactus have flowers. Some cactus, they flower.
Maybe it's that, but I mean, and I used to go like after school, like on the weekend, I go weed the bed and stuff like that. I would make me $14 for the week.
You know, I've been married to this man for 36 years. I've been with him for 38. I've never heard this story before, that you work for some nursery dealing with some type of cactus.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a mile, I would say a mile from where we live, up the road.
So was the beer factory after that then?
Yeah, after that.
That's the only job I heard about.
Those days I was about 13, 14.
So what age were you when you started to work for the beer factory?
Like 16.
Jesus. They let you work at a beer factory at 16?
Yeah. 16.
How did you get that job there?
It's like my dad was working there, and
But I thought he was a mechanic.
he was, he was a mechanic for them, but he was working there.
Okay, so he worked for the people who own the beer factory as a mechanic for their vehicles.
The people that own the beer factory own Coke, everything.
Oh, it's the rich people.
Yes.
It's the rich people in Belize, and they own all the different businesses at the time, right?
The bakery, they own everything. So they got him, maybe when he first started, he was started out by the brewery, fixing the trucks and different things like that. And he get with the job. And what I do?
Yeah, you and your brother, right? Your older brother?
I started out as in the malt room. What is it? Is the malt come in stock, so you have to unload the truck.
How does the malt look, like a liquid or a powder?
No, it's little like
pellets?
rice, like pellets. Like rice.
Pellets. Okay.
And you know when you first get a job, you got no experience and nothing, they put you anyway. So you gotta load the truck, stock them high. Blah blah blah, and run, and after that, I work at inspect the bottles when it's filled in and all that kind of stuff. Wash the bottle out the washer. They got a big washer that they go in there, and you just look at the machine and make sure you take out whatever is dirty and blah blah blah.
Did your brother do the same thing?
And then after that, I get promotion.
What's the promotion?
Drive a forklift.
Oh, that is a promotion. Even in America, that's a promotion. Go ahead.
I worked there for about, 2 years, 16, 17. And then I quit and I went to work on a boat from Belize to Miami. But I do that like...
It's not a boat, it's a ship.
It's a ship. I do it like for 4 months, and that's not for me, folks.
What did you do on this ship? You went with an uncle, right?
Yeah, my uncle, he was the captain.
He was the captain of the ship.
What I do, clean the ship, paint, chip anything, scrape, blah, blah, blah.
So how was it on the water? Were you nauseous?
When the first time, oh man, I throw up, I can't even eat.
For how many days?
For about a good 3 days, I couldn't eat.
I would throw up the whole 4 months.
And after that, you get used to it. And but I don't like it. It's too confined. You got to be there in that ship. And
what do you see when you look out?
Water, 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 water. And when it's calm, that's when it's calm. That's when you get seasick.
When it's calm. So not when it's rough.
Okay, I mean, not when it's rough. I mean, but when it's rough, ooh,
you'll get seasick.
You don't get seasick.
No. Okay.
The water, man, they washed that ship from bow to stern. They got a button down in it, and see that ship going. Ooh, boy, I said,
Not for me. I won't even take a cruise.
After 4 months, I tell my uncle, nope. He said, you're going back? I said, nope.
Where did you guys go? From Belize to where?
Yes, to Miami.
To Miami, okay. Yeah. Did you get off on
Yeah, we get off, go along and have a beer then. You know, we spend like, when we go, we spend like 4 days or stuff like that to load back up.
So how old were you?
No, I was like about 17, yeah.
Did you just did you make one trip to Miami and go back, or there was a back and forth?
I make about 2 trips.
2 trips? Okay.
And after that.
How long did it take to get from Belize to Miami by boat?
4 days.
4 days? Okay. So after that you came to America?
After that I said, nope. My uncle asked me if I want to stay at the time. No, I said I want to go back home. I could have stayed in Miami, but I said, nope, I want to go back home. You know how that go when you're young and you don't use. So I come back home and I decided, you know what? I go to America. So
You came to America in
I came to-
'79.
came to
Let
America.
me pause you for a second. Are you cooking?
No.
No, you're not cooking? I had to ask because he was cooking before I dragged him in here to be my place, my dummy to sit here. My Bob to sit here.
So
Go ahead, came to America.
I came to California when I was 20 years old. Going on 20, like 19 and a half or something like that. 19 and 3/4.
You came in July and you turned 20 in October.
Right.
Okay.
And ever since, I'm in California. So folks, we're looking at what, 43?
Over 40 for sure. Because you came in, I can't times that subtract that in my head.
45 years since
I can't subtract that in my head. Yeah.
All my kids born here. The oldest one is what, 33, right? The youngest one, the second one
Second
is what,
boy, 31.
31, and my daughter is 27. See?
All your life.
Now I'm an old man now.
But
I tell you what, I'm an old man, but I'm still not cold.
Oh my God. So wait. So when you came to America, right? Who was here for you? Any family?
Yeah, my aunt.
Okay, but did you stay with her?
For a while. Until she started eating my money out.
Ooh, she's still alive. Shh.
Folks, I ain't lying. My aunt is okay, but she love money.
That's her mama. That's his mama's sister.
You could. I mean, I used to walk go to work because my cousin get me a job at this mechanic shop. He was working because he's a mechanic. So what I do, sweep up the places, wash the parts and different things, make sure everything is all right. I gotta walk like I say about 3 miles one way, 3 miles, because I don't have no money to catch a bus. You know, when you first come here and you don't really have nobody to that. You know, so I catch a bus, and I mean sometimes when I got money I catch a bus. When I don't have money I walk. And I was saving up my little money to buy a car. You know, you don't have no bank account, you just come here, you can't get, you know. So I give my aunt, I said, Aunt, can you hold this guy named Root? So we call him Aunt.
You won't call the name.
I don't care. I'm telling you the truth. She said, okay. I said, I give her like, when me at that time, I saved up for like $600. You could have bought a little car for about $400, $500, $600 then back in time. And I said, okay, now I got some money. I can buy myself a car now. I went to my aunt. I said, Aunt, can you get that money for me so I see a little car that I want to buy? I said, what? I borrowed the money. I give it. Folks.
Who can relate?
I don't see that money up to now. I got to keep on walking.
And she'll see you right now and ask you for more money too.
Oh yeah.
So what did you do after that? Start hiding money?
Yep, I hold my money myself. I don't put it in my pocket, but in my brief and sleep with it.
Did you save enough to get the car?
After maybe next 8 months or so.
Damn, she set you back 8 months.
I buy a Galaxy 500.
And then she won that guitar.
Yeah.
Right? So where did you get that guitar from? It's a Martin D 28, 1974.
I get it from my uncle.
Did you buy it or did you win it? I always tell people you won it.
I for $50.
$50, okay. He bought it from the uncle for $50. And he got it in 79 and it was a 1974 guitar, so now it's kind of worth something, right?
A couple $1,000, I think, you know.
Well, I think guitars are worth what people want to pay for them. So if somebody wants that for their collection, they could pay you a ton of money for it, and if not, you know, $2,500, $3,000. Somebody had offered $15,000 before, but we don't want to part with it because our daughter plays it, right?
Folks, at that time, I hurried get myself a little apartment, me and a friend of mine, and so I started to do my own thing.
And then when did you meet me? Because you came 79, you and a friend got the apartment like 80, 81. When did you meet me?
When I meet you? 82?
No.
When I meet you?
84.
Oh, 84. Oh yeah, that's another thing again. Folks.
What happened again now?
That's another thing again.
What? Look who here.
Yeah. She got an aunt. We're good friend.
If this story is a lie, I'm gonna cut it
No.
Okay.
I get to know her aunt because to a friend of mine that from Belize, and the friend was her friend, how you go? Your friend wife is her husband, cousin.
What?
Her husband.
Let me think. Okay, so my aunt is Lita. Her husband is Philip. Philip's cousin is Lucy. And you didn't know Lucy. You only knew her husband, Turo.
Right.
Okay, so he knew my aunt's husband's cousin's husband.
Right.
I knew him too. I knew Turo when I was a kid in Belize.
So that's the way I get to know.
You got to know the aunt.
The aunt. Then I got to know this lady here through her aunt. But the problem, the way I get to know her is like this. When I come home from work and I take a shower, I ain't going back out there late at night.
He's still that way.
So she keep bugging me. I want to go over to my sister because she don't drive. She bug everybody to take her places. I said, no, I ain't bother with that. I said, I just take a shower. I ain't want to go out there and catch pip.
She wanted to come to my mom's house for rice pudding. Explain what pip is. He always tells the kids.
People like, I don't know if that's the real.
That's a Belizean thing.
Right. Is when the chicken have that little extra piece of growth under their tongue, and they can't eat.
It's a sickness then, right?
Right. So what they got to take it off.
Okay.
And that's what
And so he said he don't want to catch pip out there in the cold. My aunt wanted to come pick up rice pudding. He brought her. I saw him, and what happened?
You know,
don't tell no lies.
She keep bugging me. I said, okay. No. First I was no, I ain't getting on my bed now. I'm doing this. Then she said, I tell you what. I said, what? I got a niece I want to introduce you to. I said, wow. I said, well, that sounds too bad.
And he came and he saw me and he didn't like me.
So I get over there. She was nice and everything, you know, but...
But she wasn't pretty.
She wasn't... I never see the beauty. The problem, and I wouldn't see the beauty because she having on those thick coat glasses. You like, like that. I said, what the hell is this?
It's true. Because, you know, back in them days, they couldn't make the glasses too thin when you have bad vision and astigmatism, so they were thick. And that turned him off.
So I said, okay. But then, say hello, hi, how you doing? And then she started to talk. I said, okay. This little girl so intelligent. Let me listen.
Wow. Guys, it pays to be smart.
Let me listen to her.
Okay, let's skip about the meeting thing. He didn't tell any lies. That's the truth.
Yeah.
I want to skip forward to like your family members because you were here alone with the auntie. You got your own apartment. When did the rest of your family come? You remember?
I think.
I remember, but I want to see.
I don't remember. I know my older brother come after.
No, a younger brother came first. Rudy.
Oh, okay.
He came in 82. You came in 79. He came in 82.
Oh, okay.
So when I first met Joe, that's the first family member that I ever met was Rudy. And then Elroy came like in 85 or 86.
Okay.
And then Rudy was taking trips back and forth. So he happened to not be here when we got married December 86. But Elroy was here, so he was the best man.
When my mom come then?
Your mom came January 87.
Okay. Then everybody come after that.
Everybody came like right up. They were coming for the wedding, but they didn't make it in time for the wedding.
There's only one of my family member that never come to the United States is my older sister.
Brenda.
She never come. But all the rest of my family, they were living over here. And then they went back home. And so let me see how much living over here now. 1, 2, like 5 of us still live here?
Was it 5? Yeah, because it's 3 from Joe's dad and 2 from the other dad. You know, because they're all from Joe's mom. All of the kids here are from Joe's mom. None of your half siblings from your dad's side has ever come to America either, as far as I know.
Yeah, they come.
They came?
And you have to visit.
Okay, but they haven't come to California. So go ahead.
Man, my older sister never come to America. Then my sister after me, she said she going back home in the next couple of months
to live.
So
I don't think that's gonna work.
So pretty soon they only gonna be
you.
4 of us gonna be here.
2 gonna be here in California, and 2 is in Oklahoma. They all moved there because the mom moved there. The mom came here in 87, and she lived here till 2017, and then she moved there, and then she recently passed away. For the people who didn't come over from my page, for Joe's new viewers and subscribers, his mom just passed away 2 months ago, November the 14th. 84 years old, could have lived to even be, could have lived longer had she not battled diabetes. You guys. Stay away from sugar.
And you know, folks, I mean, you know how these older folks go when when they get diabetes and different things, start to get sick, they're, oh well.
They accept it.
Yeah, I accept, I'll eat what I want to eat, blah, 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 I'm gonna die anyway. So, you know, somehow
It's like something gonna kill you. That's what they always say.
Right.
Over these folks, something gonna kill you. Let me
but
enjoy
if
my
they take care of
pudding.
themselves, they could live a little bit longer, but what can you do?
But she still lived long though, Joe. 84 is long. My mom died at the 69. So 84 is long. So now Joe's dad, fast forward 2 months later, Joe's dad is
Not doing too well.
is not doing well. The doctors don't offer much hope. He's in Belize. He's 91 years old, and he is not in a coma, but he's not aware. He's like in a deep sleep. He's in a deep sleep. You know, nobody wants to use the words. I don't want to use the words. You know what I mean? But pretty much they're not offering much hope because at 91 years old and he's dealing with a couple of health issues. And they're not diabetes and cholesterol and heart and blood pressure. It's none of those things. You know, it's the big C. Not COVID. So, but in any case, yeah, we're just waiting around praying and asking for God's will to be done. 2 months after your mom, I think he's really trying to chase after her. You know, he has a wife, but he's remained friends with Joe's mom for over 40 odd years.
The minute he heard that my mother died, he just went quiet and he just stopped talking and different things. I mean, he and my mother separated for many years, but they're still friends.
They were friends. He would come here and stay at her apartment, yeah.
Hello, people. Joe here. Folks, it's January, 17th? Yes, January 17th. My father just passed. The time is about, let's see, 12:30. My father passed away this morning about, I'd say 9 o'clock this morning in Belize. And my sister called me and instead of my younger sister tell me he just passed. She was with my father at the hospital and he's just passed. So folks, me and my sister, we getting ready to go home to Belize. Well, the funeral and everything is not, we don't know exactly what day that's going to happen, but and it's either going to be between maybe Friday or Saturday. So we're getting ready to go down there. So, you know, it's a sad day, but it's come with that's what come with life, folks. We're only passing through this world for a little while, so we just got to be ready and be nice to each other and treat each other right, because we're only here for a little while. And no matter what we have in this life and what kind of position we got, no matter how big we think we are and how powerful, because you might got maybe a couple of dollars more than me in different thing, or maybe a mansion and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter, folks. It don't matter. It comes a time when we got to walk away from that. We got to back home. And that's the way the good Lord set it up. We might got everything in this world, everything we could talk about. And because we got so much, we got to try to squeeze a little people because, I show you I'm powerful. I could do you this, I could do you that. Folks, we're no better than each other in this world. I always tell people with the same H hole, that's all. So I don't care what you think you are, who think you be. We're the same people. It don't matter if you're black, blue, white, pink, purple. It don't matter. It don't matter. We're still brothers and sisters in the good Lord eye. Don't matter. Don't matter, folks. We breathe the same, we bleed the same, we hurt the same. We do everything the same. We stink the same, if you want to say it that way. So, I mean, hey, why don't we live loving in this world with each other and don't try to hurt each other? Like I said, we got to get ready here for when that time comes, when we go home. Because we got to answer a lot of questions. Because he going to ask you, hey, what were you doing down there? Why you doing this, blah, blah, blah. Do you think I should let you in? Or you think I should send you over there, that burning field over there? All right, folks, but I'm just talking the fact, that's all, So, live loving with each other. Brothers and sisters, this one fighting against the other one. This one want to hurt this other one for property when their parents die, or this one want to eat. Folks, the way I look at it, we come here and meet. We come here and meet all these things. And we're going back and leave all these things. Somebody else going to take possession of it. So what's the big deal? You know? Yeah. You can't do, I mean, you work, you make money. Yeah. Buy what you want in life, live happy and everything. But what I'm saying, don't look down on everybody else. And, you know, if you got money in so much and you got everything in the world that you want, and you could help a brother or sister just to get them, you could see them trying just to help them get up to that next level. That's all. I mean, but always remember, your immediate family always come first. You help them out first, but you don't got everything in this world. Because put it this way, the way I look at it, let's say I'm the one that win that $1 billion. When you don't bless your children and bless everybody, what else the money could do to you, honestly? Might as well bless somebody. It don't matter. I mean, you're gonna leave it anyway. So folks, I'll talk to you guys later.